Welcome back to part 3 about the latest update to Power Director 365. In today's video, we'll take a quick look at all the changes in the Titles menu. It would seem that every update for Power Director 365 includes some new titles. This latest November update was no exception. The title menu layout in the user interface remains as it was in previous versions. Clicking on Titles from the main menu at the top still opens 4 categories listed along the left side: My Favorites, Downloads, Custom, and Titles. It's the last category that Cyberlink has their offerings of all the various categories, such as What's New, Plain Text, Social Media, Neon, and many others. So I'll start with the category of What's New. Included with the November update were 9 titles called Fire, numbered 02 through 10, which actually reside in the Stylized group. I have to wonder whatever happened to Fire 01, and sometimes these obviously overlooked and missing titles will magically appear later this month. I don't know if that's a fault with my system, a corrupted download, or just Cyberlink playing catch-up. As with all new titles, the actual template is not yet downloaded to your system, as indicated by the small download icon in the lower right of each thumbnail. There is no way to simply preview it, so I'll just click on the thumbnail, and within a second or two, the template is downloaded and appears in the preview window. And the same holds true when you decide that you want to free up some disk space. You can actually delete it from your hard drive by right-clicking on it and selecting Delete from Disk. The thumbnail for that title will remain, but the download icon will then reappear. Now, Cyberlink still has not fixed the problem with a user's decision to actually hide a title if they decide they will never use it again. Although you can click on Hide on a thumbnail, if the template was not downloaded when you clicked on Hide, the thumbnail will reappear when you restart the program. The hide function only works during the current session. But there is a workaround. You must first download the template and then hide the title. Yeah, I know, don't ask me to explain the logic. It's a Cyberlink thing. They are aware of the problem and allegedly working on a solution. Scrolling down a little bit more in the What's New category are 15 super sale titles numbered 01 through 15, which actually reside in the promotion group. Now, I'll leave the What's New category and scroll down to the Stylized group, which is where I'll see the same 9 new Fire titles previously shown in the What's New category. I'll leave the Stylized group and I'll scroll up to the Promotion group, where I'll find those 15 new super sale titles previously shown in the What's New category. There are 3 things that bother me about how titles are presented to the user. The first is that there are far too many categories on the left. I think that some of these can be combined into the same category, such as social media, YouTube, blogger titles, bloggers social media pack volume 2, and bloggers with an S titles, and bloggers social media pack. Now, the second thing that bothers me is that the categories are not in alphabetic order. I thought that computers were great at that function, but apparently not in Cyberlink land. And the third thing is that within any given category, the names of the templates are not alphabetized. Now let me show you a worst case example in the call-out category. The thumbnails begin with call out 21, and as I scroll down, they switch to beginning with quote 21. And as I keep scrolling down, I go back to the first 20 call out titles beginning with 01. And a little further down, I can find the first 20 quote titles beginning with 01. Well, that's all of the new titles included with the update. But did you spot the one other change? It's not a big deal, and it doesn't change the functionality of anything in the program. I even question why Cyberlink would bother with this, but here it is. I'll start with the popular category, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom using the bar gadget on the right. When I reach the bottom, I can use the scroll wheel on the mouse to continue viewing right into the next category. So there, did you notice that? I am now in the seasonal category. I'll continue to use my mouse scroll wheel and I can continue to jump right into the next category. Now, this is nothing new. It has worked this way for every version of Power Director, but did you spot what is really new? I'll show you one more time. I'll scroll to the bottom of any category and stop. There. Do you see it now? For some reason, Cyberlink thought it was important to show a text statement. Keep scrolling to view the next category. Something that we've all known for the past 200 years or more. Yet they thought it was important to change the programming code to add this little statement rather than work on any of the things that I mentioned as problematic. It's sort of like adding a sign on every door in your house that would read, "To open the door, turn the doorknob." Just think, this is why you pay that extra money for a subscription version, just so you can get terrific help like this. Well, that's all there is to the changes to titles with the November update. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and can receive notifications when something new is posted, because coming up next will be a video about changes to the transitions menu. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.